Okay folks, we're here getting ready to put this little sunfish away. Here's my public service announcement for boat covers, and good boat covers. Look at all the garbage that's on this cover, and I washed this off in the spring, and it's just covered with tree parts and dirt and dust and house being built down the road, etc. We get our covers from SLO Sail and Canvas. This particular cover is we did the upgrade for the buckle straps. This is just a regular, no, it's got, this one you can store the spars on the deck under the cover. That's why they've got a reinforced panel up here. And you can see I got the mast here, but not the booms. Spinning back around to the back. We choose Pacific blue Sunbrella for the classic look Sunbrella breeds that is not totally waterproof, but we don't want totally waterproof on our particular storage situation, because waterproof means no water goes in. That means the water can't get out. If we get condensation underneath here in between the cover and the boat, you have a little mildew party when you get done. Your storage situation may want you trying to get Top Gun or something that actually is mostly waterproof, sheds the water. Sunbrella also is not good for trailering long distances. It'll wear real quick on a corner. So this has a little tail on here, a little pocket where the booms can stick out, so you can store everything on the deck. Having your booms and your mast there makes a nice little ridge pole so the water will run off and not sag down into the cockpit. But we do not leave a sail rolled up on a boat for any length of time other than maybe a few days, because if there's moisture somewhere, it'll find its way to that sail and start a mildew party. Now, of course, if you sail a lot, you know that if I got it out every day, every couple days, airing it out, that's great. Leave it, use this cover, leave it on there year round for however your situation is. But this cover has actually been through a Cat 3 hurricane. In fact, it helped save some of the boats. That's what these patches are. Where it rubbed up against different things, got chafe marks. We had lines securing these sunfish fore and aft, running underneath the cover and through the straps, and it kept them from floating away. We had a sunfish shack down in Florida, Hurricane Sally, similar to this, with a similar setup. And hurricane, supposed to go to Biloxi. Well, we believe that it didn't. It came closer our way, and we got a lot of wave and tidal surge in our backyard. So this shack like this back in Florida, everything was afloat. Everything was floating, kind of bumping into each other with little 3-foot waves rolling in. And but the boats, we'd have like the bow tied to a post and the stern tied to a post, and they just stayed there floating happily. Like I say, got a few rub marks, and this cover helped save the boats and keep them from tearing loose and floating away somewhere. You see a few marks on this one that went through the same thing. Now, the boat's down on the very end, closest to the water, took the most beating. Our boat Wave, its cover was trashed. We had to buy a new one. In fact, SLO sent us a spare that they had for a while that we used. And the waves were so bad at that end that actually tore the bow off of Wave. So we came out and we had a bow line attached to a piece of bow wedged under the sunfish shack, and the rest of the boat was making a break for it, but we caught it and saved it. And that's one of the things about these covers. So this cover got this dirty even sitting under this little shed here. So save yourself a lot of time, a lot of cleaning by go ahead and invest in a nice good quality cover. Several different companies make them, and that way when you pop this cover off, boat's nice and clean underneath. Everything's ready to go. If you got your sail on there for a few days, it's all ready. It doesn't have a mouse try to make a nest in it overnight. In fact, we left this boat out for 2 nights, and within those 2-night periods, there was already a squirrel or some other kind of critter stacking leaves into the little aft storage compartment in the cuddy. I guess it thought, oh, this will be a nice, comfy little house for me. Well, that's too bad. Squirrels are going to have to get somewhere else. But we had a fun day on the 4th, and we hope you're having the same kind of day. That about does it.